At first, you need to take the lid off the top of this tank first. Speed up a bit. All 5 lids need to be opened. When we open it, we can see the filter element. Unscrew this gasket on top of the filter element. After you unscrew it, let's take a look at the filter element. One end says 油能环保, and when the filter is placed, the end of the word faces down. And then there's a gasket on the bottom. Don't lose it, it is very important. And then we put the filter back on. Finally install the gasket. And then take the hex and tighten it. Make sure the screws are locked. And then we move on to step 2. Pump oil into the cylinder block. Open valve number 2. Close valve number 3. Then we find the intake line and connect the front filter line. And then stick it in the oil drum. And then we find that drain line. Put the drain tubing in the tank. Then power on 2倍24伏. Press the green power button to turn on the machine. The oil that's pumped out of the tank goes straight from the drain line to the inside of the tank. This pressure can be appropriately increased. All 5 tanks are full of oil. Because the new filter element needs to absorb part of the oil, the tanks needs to be filled again. Now we're gonna close valve number 2 and open valve number 3. It's the opposite of what we just pumped. Adjust valve number E to the left to the lowest value. And reinforce the screws on the top of the filter. Put the lid back on. When screwing the screw, in order to make the force uniform, be sure to use a diagonal way to strengthen the screw. Check that pressure valve number E is the lowest value. Because of the new filter element, the pressure should not be too high. Just keep 零点一早跑 at the beginning. When new oil comes out of the flow line, you can slowly increase the pressure. It will take about 24分钟 use for the new filter to get new oil. We have already debugged the bottom of this machine tank before leaving the factory. This heating system, after setting the temperature, it will be turned on, and the temperature will automatically stop when it reaches the set value.